All great hikes challenge both the body and the mind. With our eyes set on a Mount Washington ascent in June, my good friend David and I climbed Mt Monadnock to test how prepared we are for that challenge. While I knew that the climb would be physically strenuous, I was much more apprehensive about facing my own fears. I am afraid of heights. I remember climbing Monadnock as a child and being terrified near the peak once above the tree line. But Monadnock is a microcosm of Mount Washington. If I could not climb the trail to Monadnock's peak, it would bring the entire Mount Washington attempt into question for me. The 2-mile path of the White Dot Trail to the summit began on a deceptively comfortable slope, but soon enough the grade increased as the path turned into a stair. We're good. Perhaps a mile up the trail, it grew even steeper and the hike temporarily gave way to a scramble. It was here I first felt apprehensive.
Feeling okay?
Yeah. After crawling up what felt to me like a vertical cliff face, we had crossed the first point of no return. This was one of the steepest portions of the hike, and I do not think I could have steeled myself to climb back down it. Our only option was to press on to the summit and return by the White Cross Trail. Fortunately, the path soon leveled out again as we crossed the ridgeline and caught our first glimpse of the summit. After passing through a wooded dell, we came to the next greatest challenge for me. Here the trail passed out of the tree line and made the final climb to the summit of the mountain. I felt like if I wasn't careful, I'd tumble right off the mountainside and down into the valley below. At long last, we reached the summit. Here the wind was fierce, and after risking a peek at the view, I ducked into the bowl at the top of the mountain, which didn't do much for the wind, but did let me escape my fear of heights for a moment.
Reached the summit, and it's really windy, so you probably can't hear anything.
I felt triumphant for reaching the peak and overcoming my fear twice so far to do so. However, I knew I had one last challenge ahead. We would have to descend the bare rock of the summit back down to the tree line. To my surprise, I made the descent to the tree line with ease. Perhaps I had experienced personal growth on the way up, or else the fact that I simply had no alternative choice helped me block out the perceived steepness. We then began our trek down the White Cross Trail. While only half the hike was behind us in terms of distance, the gentler downward slope of the White Cross Trail went by much quicker. Mt Monadnock may not be Mount Washington. As incredible as the climb felt, it was less than half the elevation gain and distance of even the easiest trail to the summit of Washington. However, climbing Monadnock gave me the confidence to know that I can face and overcome my fears, and should have one less thing to worry about on the attempt.